I haven't really taken the time to get to know a line dance since the Cupid Shuffle. I don't know if you guys don't watch Later Daters, but baby, well, I say a piece of work. And then walk like go. Oh, okay, Tasha. Okay. Y'all just know that when Mama step out, Mama step out.
Okay, what you got done? Hey man, make sure you get that paper cold.
This is my BFF for my 40s, right? Yeah. So everybody, this is Cindy. Say, hey, Cindy. Hi. What you trying about? Let's go.
Right foot turn.
Hey y'all, beautiful people. It's 2:55 and I just have not been able to get myself together today. I woke up a couple of times. Last night I had a really good time at Candy's birthday party. I mean, I really enjoyed myself. She didn't have the strippers, but she had this guy come in that teaches you how to line dance. Now, I love watching people line dance, but I haven't really taken the time to get to know a line dance since the Cupid Shuffle. No, well, Cupid Shuffle, Wobble. That's the last time I really took the time to learn a line dance. But and I've been wanting to learn the Tamil line dance for so long. Put it on YouTube, everything. But now that I'm in the apartment that I used to live in before, I used to actually even work out to YouTube because my apartment was above the leasing office and they had 15-foot ceilings. But where I am now, I can't really work out in my living room or turn on some music to YouTube because I want to be respectful of my neighbors that live under me. So yesterday she had a guy come over and he taught us how to line dance. Now, one thing about my girl Candy, she knows how to have fun. You'll see in this video we did the drinking games. But no, they weren't drinking games. We actually didn't even do any drinking games. But they played musical chairs before I got there. And then they played musical cups. And they did Dirty Santa. But the guy came in and he taught us like 3 different line dances. And he actually teaches line dances on Mondays at Pseudos in Ellenwood. And so I got his information off of Instagram. And so I'm going to go check him out because that's a good way to stay in shape. Because when I say, baby, they work me out, they work me out. But seeing myself on those videos has been even more motivation for me to get it together. Get it together. I'm just not happy with myself, especially whenever I know where I was 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 12 months ago. And of course, I'm going to insert it in this video because that's part of this vlog. It's showing some pictures of where I was. And even then I was 180, but my goal weight for me is about 155, 160. So I have a lot of work to do, but I can do it. And that's part of the reason I'm going to start back playing kickball. Practice usually starts in February for kickball because seasons usually start around the end of March. And so that's something that I am looking forward to, but I got to get it together. And, this morning, whenever I got up, I couldn't pull myself out of bed. I still have my bed in there that I got to put together, and it's still propped upside the wall, but I did not get out of bed to my sister came and got my keys because she had left her glasses in my car, and I was still in the bed, and I think she realized that something wasn't right because that's usually not me. And then I didn't get out of bed till like 11 or something. My uncle's funeral is today. I was supposed to be there, but I just couldn't bring myself to go. But it's, like I said, it's now almost 3 o'clock, and I'm just now trying to get myself together to get out the house. I got, as usual, stuff I got to do. I've written it down. I still haven't found my body shaper for my formal dress for tomorrow night. I'll get it today or I'll get it tomorrow. And I need to go get some laundry detergent and some more odds and ends. I got a few Christmas things that I need to get, but I'll take care of that. One of the great things is that I did decide I was just gonna, after Tuesday, I'm gonna take off work until January 2nd or 3rd. I've put into January 2nd. I might take off January 3rd because I have like 40 hours that I'm rolling over. But I'm gonna get it together. Today I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it together. I was actually having a conversation. It's so much stuff I want to talk to you guys about, but it's like I'm just all over the place. And so I be writing stuff down. One of the things I want to talk about, I don't know if it's going to be in this vlog or another vlog, is, daddy issues, but daddy issues in a different kind of way. You have people who have daddy issues with abandonment issues, or daddy issues because the father wasn't there, or, he was too strict. But earlier today, I was wondering if I have, especially based on the last vlog that I posted, which you guys have already seen by now. I was wondering if I have daddy issues because my father was there. And so there are certain expectations that I have that I don't see as being realistic, that maybe others see as being realistic. And so it's kind of like, it's crazy because your father is supposed to set the standards by which you view life. He sets the standards. I always say, daddies are everything. Daddies are not expendable. Daddies are not an option. They are required. And to a certain degree, we always talk about mothers, but we don't talk about the importance of fathers on so many levels, because your father is, of course, the first man that a girl falls in love with. He sets the bar and he sets the standards and expectations that she has when dating other men. He also teaches boys how to be men. We always say that a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. And sometimes, but we don't hear as much as a man can't teach a, a woman how to be a woman, how to teach a girl how to be a woman. Because fathers, like I said, they set the standards by which you have certain expectations of what you look for in a man. He tells you, what's good, what's not, because he speaks from a man's place. And the same thing with a boy. He teaches him how to be a man, and sometimes he teaches him how not to be a man. But, the just constantly, thinking, especially this time, you're thinking about my dad. And, whenever I've said before, anytime I'm going through some stuff, I'd be like, if my daddy was here, I don't have to go through this. Whether it's when I have a flat tire, someone trying to get over on me, whenever it comes to, my car. I remember when I had my 350Z, I always take it to my mechanic, Delroy. Shout out to Delroy. He has been absolutely the best for, I've been dealing with Delroy for at least 15 or so years. But he replaced the bushing and the lower control arm on my 350Z because I had been going through tires. I mean, I had been going through tires, and those tires was offset, which means that the ones in the front were smaller than the ones in the back. So I couldn't. So I was going through tires and stuff, and so he was like, you need bushings and you need a lower control arm. If you're a woman, a lot of y'all don't know what it is, but I know just from talking to him. So I decided to take my car to the Nissan dealership in Conyers and for something. And they told me that I needed a lower control arm. And it hadn't even been 3 months since I had gotten a lower control arm. So that's like some of the things whenever I say that we as women need a man. I'm not one of those chicks that's gonna say I don't need a man. Some, we're because of society and we hear stuff and it's constantly regurgitated, and so we just take that and run with it and turn it into our beliefs without really thinking and processing what you're saying. But like for me, you'll never hear me say I don't need a man. I would love to have a man. I am able to manage life without one, but having one makes life so much easier when he's a good man. And there's so many things that my father did as a man that is so hard to find that it's like, am I expecting too much? But if I lower my expectations, am I shorting myself? I got to put my makeup on so I can get out this door, but we'll talk about it. So this mascara right here, Telescope by L'Oreal. Okay, so y'all see my eyes now. When I say this stuff is amazing, last night I put on some lashes, and the other day whenever I went out, I put on some lashes. But what I have come to realize is that these days I'd rather just wear my regular lashes. First of all, I'm not going to keep paying $100 every 2 weeks for extensions and they fall out. So it's usually $120 for your initial install, and then anywhere from $80 to $90 for to get a touch up. And if you that's for every 2 weeks. If you go 3 weeks, they charge you more. And they also cause your lashes to fall out. So, and then I was wearing, the fake lashes, and I was wearing them all the time, but they too was causing my lashes to fall out. So now that my lashes have finally grown back, I'm very careful. Now tomorrow for Forest Park annual Christmas party, I'll probably go extra glam and put on some lashes for that. But other than that, this stuff right here is the bomb. And I caught it on sale at Walmart for two for $17 because I usually pay, I think, maybe $11 for one, $12 for one, something like that. But I caught the sale and I went ahead and got the deal. You see the difference? And I can just wash it off at night. One thing I don't knock anyone, but I see so many people who have YouTube channels and you've never ever, of course, the ones who do makeup tutorial, that's different. But you have some people who have YouTube channels, and especially even with our age, you've never seen them without any makeup on, or you've never seen them without a wig, or you've never seen them without weave. You've never seen their natural hair. And it's kind of sad to me that we, especially as Black women, I'm going to say we get beat down. We get beat down when we wear makeup. But then when you don't wear makeup, you get beat down then. I see it on media takeout, the shade room, especially on social media websites, what they do to celebrities. Whenever you catch celebrities like, Cardi B or, J-Lo, different celebrities, when they're caught out without makeup, they are just dogged out. And so it's like you mess with people's self-esteem. You say, self-esteem is supposed to be your self-esteem, and we're always talking about you need to have high self-esteem. But how often can you keep getting beat down by tens of thousands of people trash talking you and it not get into your spirit? And that's for celebrities. But we're not even talking about just regular people. One thing you won't catch me doing is calling someone ugly. I hate that. I hate that. And I've always been like that. I've always been an imp whenever it comes to bullying, when it comes to people being mean. I'm a Scorpio, but I'm very compassionate and I've always been for others. And I think part of it comes from me having my own low self-esteem, and so I can empathize with people. And so even as a child, I remember it was this girl named um, Kathy. I can't remember her name. She was real skinny and she was dark skinned. We was in elementary school. And the kids used to tease her so bad. I actually wrote about a lot of this in my book, Black Hearts Don't Cry. I don't know when I'm going to finish it. It's my memoir, but it's called Black Hearts Don't Cry. And I remember they used to bully her so bad that she would literally get sick and throw up. I remember I had a girlfriend, her name, I'm not going to say her name, but she lives in Florida now. She went in the military. She lived around the corner from me. She had a sister. And their parents were very, very, very strict. They were strict to the point that, it was rumors that they were being physically abused. And the kids at school used to do the same thing. They used to just treat them so bad and bully them. And just imagine if you are being abused at home and then you go to school and you're getting the same treatment. So I've always had a certain level of empathy whenever it comes to people. I hate when people call people, ugly, or they share, content, or they send a meme or an inbox of somebody who's not attractive and they're making jokes of them. Somebody has a big nose or, something like that. I deal with traction alopecia because of my own insecurities and wearing weave so long because I didn't think I looked good without it. I thought that that was the only way that men would be attracted to me. And to be quite honest, in some ways they do prove that because I've always gotten more attention when I had long weave than whenever I wore my natural hair. But I just always have empathy for people who are considered ugly, or as I refer to some people as facially challenged, um, that are not attractive to the mainstream, so to speak. They're still people. They still have a desire to be loved, which is why, you see those tutorials or you see those videos of someone that was not very attractive and then they put on all this makeup and they're look a totally different person. And then people say, well, that's not fair and that's not fair to a man and blah, 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 all this other good stuff. But it's also not fair for you to take the time to get to know a person, um, spiritually and mentally, and just get to know that person, just period. And not necessarily on a romantic level, but there's a lot of people who are ostracized just because of their looks, just from people, period. Not even on a romantic level, but just period. Just because they're not attractive, um, people don't want to be around them. People always want to gravitate to the attractive and the beautiful people. And you know, that's just life. We gravitate to shiny, pretty things. But you have to also understand that the not so attractive or the facially challenged people, they still bleed red just like you. They still have emotions. They still love. They still hurt. They still go through depression, sometimes even more depression because of what they go through. And so I just have more empathy for, I guess, the underdog, because for so many years, even as a child, I felt like the underdog. I felt like the underdog because my parents was fighting and it was embarrassing and everybody knew. And so everybody knew at Chloe's house, her mom and dad be fighting to the point that the police get called. And so I go to school the next day, and my neighbors who I go to school with, I feel like they're judging me. And you know what that resulted in? That resulted in me overcompensating because I didn't think that people would like me for who I was. I thought that they would judge me and they were talking about me because what was going on in my family life. And so in turn, I would go all out of my way to be so nice and so giving. Now I was a fighter. I will say that I was. It was. It's very conflicting how I was because I've always protected myself when it comes to my emotions and love. I used to pop off real quick, had a really quick temper, but at the same time, for the people who were my friends, who I thought were my friends, um, I was too accommodating. Not only was I too accommodating, but I whoop your butt over them too. Especially if they couldn't fight. Me and, I'm not gonna say her name, but me and um, a young lady was best friends all through high school. She's very famous now. She was in a girl group here in Atlanta. And that we, when I say we was the best of friends, her little bitty self, she couldn't fight. But I was 15. I was working, and so since I had money, she didn't necessarily have that much money because her father really wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. And we would go to like Six Flags. I'm like, I want to go to Six. We 16. I was driving. I want to go to Six Flags, and she's like, well, I don't have no money. Don't worry about it. I got you. So I'm 16 years old, paying for me to get in Six Flags, paying for her to get in Six Flags, paying for her a season pass. And that's how I used to be. I used to just let people use me because of my self-esteem. And a lot of people who have low self-esteem, they do the same thing. They overcompensate. And that's what I did for a great majority of my life, not only just with friends, but in my relationships with men. Um, Going all out of my way because I felt like I had to prove to them that I was worthy. Oh my God. Honey, I can tell you some stories. But I'm going to do what I always do, which is in this chit chat, finish these little lashes and get out this house at least for a little bit. It's 3:17. I set my last video to upload at 3. So it's uploaded, but I have committed that I am not going to keep sitting on YouTube Studio refreshing because, of course, I want to keep responding to you, beautiful people who support me so well. But you know I will respond. I'm just going to take my time. All right. Well, I'm about to get out of here, and I will holler at you later. I let my hair grow out. So my hair looking crazy right now because I just put some. My hair has changed. I don't know if I've changed or if this shea butter, coconut cream. I think that's what it is. This coconut cream by Cantu is not the same, and so it kind of like dries my hair out now. I got other stuff, and then of course, I use my Aunt Jackie's, but the best that I love right now, and I hate to say it because I do work for Aunt Jackie's and some other brands, but the Dew, that's what I need to make sure that I write down to pick up from Walmart. I need to pick up some more Big Papa. I gotta go. I'll let you guys a little later. Y'all, I said that I was going to um, get out, and I gotta find me a body shaper for my dress tomorrow. Actually, I don't even know what accessories I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So I really need to find that as well. Maybe I'll go to I'm not gonna go all. I could. Sometimes you can find some cute accessories at Burlington. I don't feel like going into the mall, even though going somewhere like Shakira. Is it Shakira? Akira. I keep saying Shakira. Shakira is one of my girlfriend's daughter. Akira. You can find stuff in Akira. What the best place to really find some accessories is Forever 21 and Charming Charlie. Do they still even have? Is it Charming Charlie? I think it was Charming Charlie that they used to have. Maybe they still have one. You can find some really good accessories in Charming Charlie, but I don't feel like driving all the way out to Peachtree Parkway, which is where I know they have one. I can always Google it. Google is your best friend. But probably just go to the beauty supply store to get something. Considering how it's cut, I need something around my neck, and I probably, since I don't have any hair, I'll probably do some really big sparkling earrings. You can sometimes find those at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So D said we're gonna leave at 5:30 tomorrow, so I'll probably just get out early, run out, grab a few things. But for right now, I'm just gonna go to Walmart, get my Big Papa for my hair, and get some laundry detergent because I've been swiping my sister's for the last 2 washes, and go back home. I just don't feel it. It's cold. I just really just want to be at home on my sofa. I might make some hot chocolate. Maybe that'll give me some. If I make some hot chocolate with some peppermint sprinkles, marshmallows, and then maybe watch some Christmas movies, or I don't know, something to just kind of like get me out of this funk. I can already tell you now, I don't know when you guys gonna see that bed. I'm gonna put it up. I'll put it up before the new year, but I know it is not gonna happen today. Push come to shove, hate to say it, but I might end up getting somebody from TaskRabbit to come put it up anyway, even with all that crap I talked in the last video. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not. I know what it is. I know why I'm in the funk that I'm in, and you're supposed to acknowledge it. I'm gonna call it a funk. I won't call it depression. I'll call it a funk. I know why I'm in the funk that I'm in, but I'm trying to shake it off. And hold a minute. Oh, we're at the light. Let's talk about this hat. Let's talk about this hat. So my sister makes these. My older sister. And when I first saw these hats, I thought that the first time that she sent one to me and my daughter's group chat, I said, me no likey. My daughter loved it. But of course, that was before I realized that these types of hats are a thing. They're a thing. But I didn't like them. But my sister is a crocheting fool. So I have probably about, to be quite honest, I probably have like 10 of these hats. Some of them are kind of small and tight, but I have like 10 of these hats. I have one that she made the hat and she made the scarf to go with it. And it is so cute and so pretty and so big. And everybody asked me about it, but she gets overwhelmed whenever she gets a lot of people ask, because she just does it for as a hobby. And she doesn't want to feel the pressure of, having to, take orders. So if you ask me about taking orders, she's going to just make a whole bunch of hats and then people can pick from it. But actually taking custom orders is just too much for her, because she then has to stop what she's doing and commit to that. And I totally understand it. I get it. It's a hobby, and if once it's no longer a hobby, then it's a issue. And so I just want her to enjoy her hobby. But right now, I probably got about close to 30 hats from my sister. Not all like this, but just different kinds. And so I decided I was going to rock one of her hats today, put a little hat on my little bitty bald head. But I'm about to go to Walmart. Matter of fact, while I'm over here at Walmart, I'm gonna just run by my house and just walk. I know it's freezing cold now because I turned the heat all the way off. No sense in keep going on and me paying the bill for it. But I know it's freezing cold now. But I'm gonna just run by my house and just check on my house, see if there's any mail, grab the mail, and then go ahead and hit up Walmart and then take my butt home. I still have some more shopping to do. I'm one of those people, I don't like giving gift cards, and I don't like giving out money, even though my daughter, I'll give her money. But I still try and buy gifts. I don't like gift cards. I just feel like they're so impersonal. And I like to give people personalized gifts. And people are quick to say, well, what if they don't like it? And just give me money. But I feel like we've just taken feelings and emotions and care out of giving, out of just life, period. And it's like everything is so impersonal, and I admit that it bothers me. As me being a Scorpio, I love love, and I love loving on people, and I love being loved on. But when it comes to like birthdays and anniversaries and Christmas, I love taking the time to figure out what's going to be that wow factor for you, what's going to make you smile, what you're going to be happy with. And I don't think I've ever given a gift that a person didn't like and enjoy, because I take the time to figure it out. Know your likes and your dislikes. Like, my best friend, she is a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So I wanted to get her the Russell Wilson jersey, but the jersey lady is out. But I got her something else that I know that she would like. My other girlfriend, whose birthday is actually today, happy birthday, Kashil. She is a huge Mickey Mouse fan. So it would be times when I would be out and I see something that's got Mickey Mouse on it that I think would look cute on her, that she would like, grab it, give it to her just because. I just like to give gifts. I remember years ago, I ran into one of my girlfriends in Walgreens. Rest in peace, Lily. Class of 88, Briarcliff High School. Ran into her at Walgreens on Christmas Day. I ran in there to get something for my mom. And she was buying all of these gift cards. And I actually took a picture with her. I wish I could find that picture. If I can find that picture, I'll insert it in this video. And then she was like, "You caught me," because I had just said on Facebook how I detest giving gift cards for Christmas and birthdays. And she was standing at the card carousel, and she had like 5 cards in her hand, and she was like, "Oh my God, you caught me!" And we took a picture. And 3 years later, she passed away. Wow, wow. But yeah, it's no fun in watching a person open up a card that has a gift card in it, or open up a little box that has a gift card in it. It's just it's no fun. I like to see people's face when they open up and they get something that really makes them smile. So, but I'll get back with you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so if you know me, I'm not a tennis shoe person. I do work out. I got entirely too many workout clothes because for the longest I was work from home. And so that's all I mainly wore. But I don't have a lot of sneakers. I have like my running sneakers, my walking shoes, my workout shoes, but just kicking it. I'm trying to get to where I'm more coordinated whenever I'm trying to get into wearing more active. Ooh, see. Trying to get to where I'm into wearing more active stuff out because it's cute. Throw it on. Believe it or not, this little outfit I got from the beauty supply store. I got the leopard print one you saw, the brown with the black spots. Got that there. Got this green one. Got a blue one. Got a red one. Bought my sister a black one. Bought her a blue one. Matter of fact, she got the blue one on now. So I'm about to start investing in more sneakers. But this little outfit was 2 for $20. One thing about me, number one, I don't gatekeep. And then number two, um, I'm not one of those people who cares about the price tag if what it is looks good to me. So me and my sister are about to, and she's outside waiting. But I can't get on the road without no coffee. So me and my sister are about to run and get some shapewear for the gala tonight. I'm going to take you guys with me. By the way, thanks to everybody who has truly, truly, truly been so supportive of me. You guys have been amazing. I love conversing with you guys. I love the feedback. I love the conversations. You guys are amazing. You guys have really, you don't even know it, but you've really helped me get through this holiday. And just want to let you know, I appreciate you guys. So let me go fix my coffee. Y'all, I know my sister, because she's sitting out there in the car. So I know she is out there cussing me out. I know she out there cussing me out because it's cold outside here in Atlanta. I just checked the weather and it's 11:35 and it's 40 degrees. So I know she out there cussing me out. So I got to get it in gear and hurry up. So let me come grab you guys, take you with me. Right now my house look a mess, and it's so funny because it's making me think of the guy that I just watched on Later Daters, who is very anal. I'm in the house. Oh, she in the house. She in the house, so she can wait. So I don't know if you guys don't watch Later Daters, but baby, when I say a piece of work, one of the guys on there, he is a piece of work. And we went through all episodes last night. Now I really do think with him, he's ex-military. He had, this is gonna kill me because I'm just running my mouth, but I gotta get this out right quick. So he's ex-military. He's very, very meticulous and very anal. One thing that we don't talk about, we always talk about women, and we're real quick to say that mindset is gonna keep you alone. But we don't say that to men. Men are quick to say that to us. And sadly, we as women are quick to say that to each other. But first of all, you can't determine what somebody else's future is going to be as far as their expectations and who they are, because God blesses everybody, first and foremost. But with this dude, I don't know what God has in store for him, but he is very anal. He is, and it's something that I think we need to be cognizant of as we get older in life, because he's 56. Of course, this is Later Daters. We get so set in our ways. We want things to be our way or no way. We don't, it's hard for us to invite people into our lives at this age because we have become accustomed to certain things being a certain way, set up a certain way, looking a certain way. For example, he couldn't date me because right now my house looks chaotic. I'm getting ready to go out. I got stuff everywhere. He's one of those people, everything has to be exactly in its place. And I'm going to tell you, whenever I get ready to go out, my house can be immaculate. I could have just cleaned it 2 hours before. Thoroughly clean. It smells like Clorox and mahogany teak wood, Bath and Body Works, and all that good stuff. It smells amazing. But by the time I start getting dressed and get ready to go out like I'm going to do later on, baby, shit be everywhere. When I say everywhere, everywhere. Makeup all over the counter. It's all over the counter now because I don't do the little lashes on. Different clothes I don't try it on. I don't have time to be hanging them up and picking them up and all this stuff. I do that whenever I get back. Shoes everywhere. So with him, he's going to need a woman who is very meticulous as him. He doesn't sound like the type of person that's going to make any type of exceptions. It's going to make his skin crawl if everything is not in its exact place. He even said whenever dating, if a woman comes over to his house and moves something, he has to move it back. But anyway, I just want to tell you that a little bit. But we'll talk about Later Daters. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all in this vlog because I uploaded some of the content and it's already at 32 degrees. Oh, my sister, I gotta go. So me and my sister, I made a stop at a beauty supply store. Beauty Master. That is where I be getting these outfits from. Got a burnt orange one and got a green one. Now the burnt orange one is a large, extra large. The green one, they did not have it in a large, extra large. But my motivation is that I got a small, medium. But the thing is that it's stretchable. So we're going to see what it do. Either way, they were 2 for $20.
and it is what it is. So now we're getting ready to, my camera is only on, look at my sister. My camera is only on 15%, so I'm not going to be taking you guys with me when we go into, sorry about all this mess, when we go into the mall, because we're getting ready to go into South Lake Mall. But I'll show you what all I got whenever I get back. Okay, y'all, so I'm filming on my phone because I left my camera in the car because I only got like 15%. But I got a question for you guys, and I know you guys are going to keep it 100 with me. Tell me if I'm wrong. If you tell me I'm wrong, then I'll accept that. But Deidre and I are at South Lake, so I was just over at Pee Wee Asian Express grabbing something to eat. And this guy walked up as I am getting ready to check out. And he says to me, he said, "Hey ma'am, can you help me out with something to eat?" And I don't have a problem with that. What I had a problem with is that behind me in line was a man and a woman together, I guess, and then two guys. He said, "Hey man, can you help me with something to eat?" And I looked and I said, "No, even though I had it, I know it's Christmas time. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong." But I think what bothered me the most, and this is very common, is that you passed up two men to come to a woman. I can look at it as, well, maybe he feel like women are more nurturing, but even in this day and time, men are more quick to ask a woman for money, ask a woman for help, but they won't ask a man. You just passed up a man and a woman together to come to me. And then it was two other guys. These are not boys, men that were in line. Maybe it's a man's pride that he don't want to ask another man for help. But I don't know, y'all. That kind of, it bothers me because I see it so much where they'll do that. They're quick to ask a man for money, ask a man for help. Mind you, he's passing by now. He got on a polo hat and all this other stuff. But what I said to him is, I said, "Go ask those men." And he looked at me, and I was like, "Yeah, go ask those men." And then I checked out. So I'm gonna get ready to eat. My sister that got here, I'm about to get ready to eat, and I'll talk to you guys later. Little picture. Go ahead and walk. Like, go. Oh, okay, Tasha. Okay. Girl, okay. Y'all just know that when mama step out,
you get out there. Hey man, make sure you put that paper code compliant.
My priorities are all in the wrong place, and I'm about to tell you why as soon as I can scoot out this door. Money. Make sure I got the money. Hold on. Yeah, I got the money. Got some lip gloss. Got I need to get my microphone on. I hate that because I be dragging my feet when I walk. When you wear Uggs, do you step or do you feel like you be dragging your feet whenever you wear Uggs? It's 30 degrees outside. I'm about ready to kill my friend Tiffany. I ain't got no makeup, no eyebrows. My hat doesn't match my outfit, but we gonna make it do what it do. So I'm in the house in the midst of cleaning up after putting together my bed. By the way, because I'm gonna be hot. I'm in the house. Wait a minute, y'all. Better. I guess it's better. Hold on. Nope. Better. So, I am in the house in the process of not putting together my bed. I'm in the house preparing to start cleaning up from putting together my bed last night. And I get a call from my girlfriend, Kickball sister Tiffany. And it is it's 8 o'clock now. And she's like, girl, we at Miss B. Miss B is one of our Kickball sisters. I may have talked about her in a previous video, maybe I didn't, but I'll film some content while I'm there. But girl, we at Miss B house, and we at Miss B restaurant. She owns a restaurant. No, back it up. Let me say it right. She texts me and she says, girl, I'm at Dimitri's and they have free mimosas. First of all, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. But she said free mimosas. And so I picked up the phone and called her. I'm like, girl, why you didn't call me? Anytime I go to Dimitri's, I always call you and let you know, hey, I'm headed to Dimitri's, or either I call you and say, I want some Miss B's or I want some Dimitri's. And she either can go or she can't go, because a lot of times whenever I'm working from home, and so I want to go grab some breakfast in the morning, and she may not be working from home at the time. So she may or she may not can't go. But Dimitri's is that's our jam. That's our thing, because she's our Kickball sister, and so we go to support her. So she didn't, when I called her, she says, well, I wasn't sure if you was going to go because, you don't like to hang around kickball people, which is true. And I've had that conversation early in my journey here on YouTube, talked about, me playing kickball and how I don't like to hang around a whole bunch of kickball people because they keep a lot of mess going. When I say they keep a lot of mess going, they keep a lot of mess going. I had a big to do on here whenever I said something about, a great many of the women now, it has a great many of the population now are women who are a member of the letter community. And some people took offense. It wasn't meant like, like they took it. I was just saying that now it's a lot of women. And not only is a lot of women, but it's a lot of women dating women. And so it's always a lot of drama and mess because a lot of women are dating women. And women can, not all the time, but women already can be messy. But whenever you throw romance and love and feelings and emotions into the mix, then, it makes it 10 times worse. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying anything against the LGBTQRFXZY community, and I need to make sure I remember how to say it because a lot of people get offended about that. It's a running joke, but people get offended if you don't say it right. People get offended about everything these days. But it was no slight against my not liking to hang around a kickball crowd. It has nothing to do with that. It is solely based on the amount of drama that takes place. Go out of town to a tournament, when you come back, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be some drama, and it's specific people whose walls on Facebook you need to watch. We don't need to watch that you can simply watch, and you already know it's gonna be some drama. They're gonna be on the walls talking about the drama. But I mean, even during kickball seasons, after the games, it's just entirely too much drama. And in my big age, I don't have time for that. I'm just trying to have fun. I've always just saw it as a means of having fun, and kickball used to really be fun, but until it wasn't. So anyway, circling back, she said, I didn't say anything to you because I know how you feel about hanging with kickball people. I'm like, okay, no, I'm good. She was like, but nobody came. Nobody showed up. It's just me and Chad. And girl, you need to bring your butt on. Come get these free mimosas. I'm like, well, y'all already know ordered y'all food and stuff. And Miss B's food comes out really fast. If you live in the Decatur area, if you live in the Atlanta area, Dimitri's on Covington Highway is a hidden gem whenever it comes to breakfast and brunch. Her food is so good. Her food is part of the reason whenever I was going into the office that I was ballooning, because she has the best bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit in the game, and it's only like $4. I told her, I said, you need to be charging more, for this. And she was like, well, people already complain about charging that. Okay, well, let them complain, because the ones who love it will support it and will make up the difference between the ones who want to be cheap about it, because they'll go spend that somewhere else, but they won't support, this black business whose food is amazing. So I said all that to say, she's like, girl, throw on some clothes, just come up and get some of these mimosas. I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be here. So I am now on the expressway on 20 on my way to Dimitri's on Covington Highway. While I'm there, I might as well go ahead and get me some fried fish or, something. I'm gonna try not to go overboard. I'm gonna try and, oh my God, I think I left my shades there. Let's see if I get some shades here. I don't like these, but I guess we're just gonna have to make it do what it do. Ooh, these are all scratched up, and I now see why I don't wear these shades. I got some.
I love me a good cheap pair of shades. It's like usually keep them around. Boom, there we go. So, like I said, I say all of that. I'm on my way up here to have breakfast with my girl Tiffany. Matter of fact, she I don't know if she's gonna come back, but the kickball team that I'll be playing on in 2025 was her original kickball team, but they had disbanded, and sometimes coach comes back, sometimes he help coach other teams, but this year he said he wants to put his team back together, and I pray that he does, because I really do have so much respect for Coach Dario. He's been trying to steal me, really, to be quite honest. I started playing kickball in 2012. 2013 is whenever we started playing with eye candy kickers, and he's been trying to probably steal me since 2015. Every year he asked me to come play for him. Every year, I mean every single year, whether it is spring league, summer league, fall league, every single year whenever he was coaching, every year and every season, he always asked me to come play for him. And I'm a very committed person. Number one, I always, for a very long time, had my own team until it just came to too much with the drama. And then after that, once I'm with a team, a lot of people that play kickball, they just bounce around. They go to the team that they think is going to be the next champion. And, I'm all for competitive play. But at the same time, I just like to have fun. I like to build camaraderie with the people that are on my team. I like to build a sisterhood. I like to, you can't build chemistry when you're constantly jumping from one to another. And a lot of times people go from one to another because they say that, the team they was on caused drama. The team they was on caused drama. The team they was on caused drama. And a lot of times they're the ones who is the nucleus of the drama. But anyway, I'm not going to talk you guys to death because I'm already at 12 minutes and 14 seconds since I left the house, which looks an absolute mess. My intention, I was already up getting a lot of the stuff up that I had all over the place from putting together my bed. Y'all, my bed is so cute, but I cannot show it to you until I have the linens on it. Actually today,
Tiffany Anderson.
hold please. Okay, y'all, so when she called me, I said, you better not be calling me to tell me that I don't get in my car and I'm on my way and you can leave. She said, no, crazy, I'm calling to see if you want me to go ahead and order your food. So I just gave her my food order. But since I'm already out, I might as well, whenever I leave here, I might as well go ahead and shoot over to Rooms to Go Outlet on Jimmy Carter to see if they have nightstands. Because with that bed, me, with the, what is it? The dinner table, the black dinner table that I got from Walmart that I'm using for a nightstand, that's not gonna fly. I don't know what happened with me, because I used to be very anal about making everything match, but whenever I got to this like minimalistic lifestyle, it's like I don't know. But as y'all can see, I really am excited about my bed, because like I said, I've wanted a canopy bed for the longest, and this is a very good, the quality of it is nice, and so I love that about it. So I'm really excited about my bed and everything. And matter of fact, even though I never let my blinds down, don't call me an exhibitionist, but I guess I might be, but I never let my blinds down. But I have all the blinds in my apartment all the way up to the ceiling. But I am going to still get me some curtains, some drapes. They're not going to be closed, but I do want to make sure that I have that very clean aesthetic.
So I am gonna get me some drapes. I went to IKEA to get the tracks that you can nail to the ceiling, which are apartment friendly. But I saw them, I think, cheaper on Amazon. So I need to go ahead and order them off Amazon. Anyway, I'm about to get off at Covington Highway, and I'm getting more content. I didn't even charge my camera last night. It's at 34%. That's another thing. But I'm gonna get some more content whenever I get in here, and then I will also take you along furniture shopping with me to Rooms to Go. I can't believe that tomorrow is, what's today? Today Tuesday. Tomorrow is Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve, and there's really no traffic out here on the freeway, expressway, whatever it is that you guys call it, wherever you are. There's no traffic out here at all. I mean, none. Even for the people who have to work on Christmas Eve, is 8:52, and I just, when I left, it was 8:38. So I just got from downtown Atlanta to Covington Highway, Decatur. Oh my God, y'all don't have me on these people's street speed. Let me get myself together. I also need to get some gas. Anyway, I'll check back with y'all in a minute. Who you going to New York with?
My friend Missy and one of her friends.
Who you going to New York with?
My friend Missy and one of her friends.
And y'all going why?
Because we want to go eat. They're working.
How
It's
Boost?
a $17 an hour job.
Wait a minute. How Boost? How
$17 an hour for your first job.
is he gonna keep it?
Yeah.
What he doing at the airport?
You're working at Rose Coffee House on Terminal B. So you come up here in that middle.
Mm-hmm.
And he does the stocking for the coffee. So he ain't got to make no coffee. He
Tell-
ain't got to do no cashier. He wiping no tape. He go up and get the stuff and stock and keep it fly, whatever he do. Take the trash out.
Tell Booski he better be talking them people up. See if he can get him a
Listen, I already I said,
get him something at the airport whenever he
I said, go ahead, get
tell-
you 6 months in, and then move your stuff on.
to
Start
something.
looking at Delta, honestly, what airline? I think corporate. I think because we're gonna need the
Delta, Southwest,
Right.
any of those. Just you need to. He need to talk people up whenever they come in. Tell Booski, tell Booski. TC said he'll be a little sexy flight. Tell Booski he'll be a sexy pilot. But he can yeah.
But he
Girl,
what you gonna cut with?
I don't know what I'm cut with it.
But why? He was talking about I told him what's for him. So we went to the job there, and Morrow High School had a big job.
Tell Booski he making more money than a lot of other. His first job, and he making more money than.
And then they gave him the best shift. Like he worked from 7 to 2, and he only worked Monday through Friday. He off on the weekend.
So what? So what is he gonna do about school?
He's going to school online. That's what we did.
Huh?
School online.
So he's not gonna go to Savannah State.
Going to Savannah State.
So what is he gonna
He's
do?
going to work until it's time to go to Savannah State, which is not until months. So that's giving you, what, 8 months to save money?
Okay, he's not going to Savannah State until August.
Yeah.
Tell
We're going to do
Booski.
one more semester because we found to work out a payment plan with Alabama State. So that should be releasing his transfer.
And just like that, we are done.
Get him, Fred, get him!
I ain't got nothing.